she's sassing me right now?
Everybody is like on something today.
I'm so sorry.
Are really on it today.
I blame Reed.
I blame Mercury because it's in
Retrograde.
Gatorade.
Okay, calm down. Gatorade.
What you drinking there, Reed?
This is coffee. It's like a fall brew roast.
You got
Are
a
you a
pumpkin
pumpkin
spice?
girly?
It's not. No, girly
No?
swirly.
Girly
this
swirly.
is. I don't know. My wife was just like so. It kind of is not that long of a story, but kind of a long story. You know, when people say it's a long story and then they tell a story and it's actually not.
And
a
it's
long
really
story.
pretty short story.
Yeah.
You actually got a long story
The
this time?
intro
it's a
to
short
it is
story.
longer than the actual story.
Yeah, that's right. So I have a French press. That's like a 5-cup French press that I drink coffee
I didn't
from.
know you spoke French.
Oui.
Good.
So I have a French press, and that's what I use to make coffee basically every morning. And it's kind of old. I got it as a wedding gift. And so the filter at the bottom has kind of warped a little bit, so it's not super effective. And so
It's super effective. Sorry.
if you're using like really fine coffee grounds, then it like a lot of it comes through, and you wind up drinking coffee grounds more than you want to.
Right.
And so I bought Cafe Bustelo, which is an espresso coffee ground from Walmart. I don't know like what brand it is, but I bought it from Walmart.
From the country of
From
Walmart.
Walmart.
Yeah, that's right. So it's very finely ground because it's an espresso coffee.
Right.
And so so much of it comes through that sometimes like I'll like put my coffee mug on the counter when I'm done, and the next day I'll come wash dishes and it'll just be like, you could reuse that coffee grounds. Like there's
just
so much
sludge.
coffee. It's not even sludge, it's dried out. It's just dry like powder.
Dang.
And so Aubrey was like, I don't want you to have to drink that. We can get you different coffee. And I was like, no, it's fine. I'll just filter it a different way. So I started like using my French press, but then taking a filter from my coffee maker and like pouring the French press through the filter to like get as much out of it as I can. And it didn't really work that well. So Aubrey bought me new coffee anyway, but she just bought like whatever was on sale at Walmart because it was like some fall blend or roast that they like wasn't selling well or something. I don't know, but I have no idea what kind of coffee. I know it's Starbucks fall,
Okay.
but it's not pumpkin spice.
Not pumpkin spice.
So a really long story that really gets to no point.
Yeah,
at all.
kind of a little bit. But I will say, I feel like I learned more about coffee on this podcast than any other place in my life. I don't drink coffee. So like the last time we talked about coffee, we had a whole episode about coffee.
Did we do a whole episode?
It was pretty much the whole episode, wasn't it? Because didn't we talk about your trip to Argentina?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
talked
yeah, yeah.
About, yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about mate,
Tea, and then
Right.
I think a whole
That's
little
wow. Yeah.
audio
No, you're
book
right.
about.
It's still wild to me that you're 3 kids deep and you still don't drink coffee.
It just doesn't affect me that way. What I did learn though is that ADD is differently, like people with ADD are differently affected by caffeine, and that's got to be why.
Self-diagnosis.
It's got to be why. It's got to be there, because it's just it has no almost no effect on me.
Right.
Like it doesn't do anything for me, and I don't love that it's bitter. So I'm like
Right.
I'm just drinking sugar if I put a bunch of sugar in it. So it's like why do this?
Party.
But party.
Yeah, I have. This is the first coffee I've had today. I actually haven't sipped this yet 'cause
Really?
it's very hot. Yeah, because my daughter woke up at 5:45, and so I was like sitting with her, and she was being pretty fussy, so I couldn't like put her down and go make coffee. And so I was sitting with her for a while. Then we took her to daycare, and then I came back and I took a nap, and then I woke up from my nap, and I immediately went outside and did the yard. And so by the time I finished the yard, it was lunchtime, and I just never
been
really had
going.
an opportunity.
Yeah,
and
right.
like about 3:00 hit, and I was like falling asleep at my desk. Like,
You're
whoa.
usually like, what, 7 a.m.? You got a cup?
Yeah, basically wake up, make coffee.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And Liz, you drink coffee, but not like religiously?
Oh, no. Every day.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is
But
religious.
she's like Dutch
It-
Brothers coffee.
That's so strange. I literally just finished
my Dutch Brothers.
my Dutch Bros coffee.
Oh, weird.
No, I picked up a coffee for one of my friends. She just had a birthday. So I got her a treat. I was like, I mean, I'm here. Might as
right
well.
here right now.
I make a coffee every morning.
But it's just one a day?
Yeah, it's usually just one like
Multivitamin.
tumbler a day. Not like a mug.
Remember that?
But, like,
Deceased social media?
Huh?
Tumblr?
Oh,
You remember
Tumblr.
Oh, I was never actually on
Is
Tumblr.
that shut down now?
I think maybe.
questionable.
Technically? I don't know. Surely nobody's on there, right?
I don't know.
It's like MySpace. I remember I was in high school. This is how like old but young I am. I was in high school and MySpace was already long gone. And I was like, guys, we're going to bring back MySpace. Let's do it. And like we tried, but it just like was a shell of
It's
itself.
Like 8 guys from a high school in the middle of Houston were like, we're gonna bring
We're
it
going to
back.
bring
We're
it
doing
back,
it.
guys. Fight back
Revolution.
against Facebook. And we
Wow.
lost, clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a shell of itself. So I'm
I
sure
miss-
Tumblr's in the same boat
I miss the days when you knew exactly where you stood with your friends.
with your top
No,
8.
no
Yeah.
question about it. Yeah.
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 Like,
See, I never had a
Jonathan
MySpace,
moved me
but-
down to number 3.
No, my friends and I, we totally, I'm ancient. So like we had
Yeah, you are.
MySpace in its heyday. Like we were coding.
Right,
Our, like,
HTML.
our backgrounds.
coders.
Yeah. Like there was a way you could put like a chat box.
Yeah.
On your page. So like you found like the code for it and you had to import it in a certain spot. And
I mean, yeah, really, it was like copy paste.
It was just copy and
You know,
paste.
yeah.
Nobody was
But
coding
like
themselves.
we were problem solvers. Like if I wanted
Right.
this song on there and I wanted it to continuously play, then I found a way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to make my own background, I found a way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I did it through Paint,
Hey,
and it was awful.
I'm sure it looked great.
But my own
But it was
I was a
yours.
carpenter in back in the day. Like I made that with my hands. You know.
For any Gen Z listening, MySpace was early social media from the beginnings of the social media craze that kind of was really kickstarted by. I feel like Facebook really did kicked down the door for social media, where MySpace was like, knock knock, we're here. Yeah, Facebook
Yeah.
really did it all the way.
I mean, it really promoted you oversharing on the internet.
Oh yeah,
So you can thank MySpace and
well, it was different.
There's one called Zanga that
Oh,
was
right.
literally
I had that
just
one.
a continuous stream of thought. You just
so it
put
was
everything
like
on
just
there.
like a blog,
It
basically.
was just blog.
Your
yeah.
diary online.
Yeah, but you can like comment on them and like it, very similar to MySpace, but yeah, MySpace really started like the toxicness.
I
of
wanted
social
MySpace
media.
so bad, but I was in middle school, and so I was too
Yeah.
young for it. But all of my friends had it, so they definitely were lying on their
Age.
their age,
1000%,
whatever. But I
yeah.
was like, I was so jealous.
What a rule
everybody.
follower.
Yeah, that was me. I will say, I feel like the best time, like that era of the internet was wild, because like you could find the craziest conspiracies on the most strange like websites you've ever seen. Because this is the kind of stuff I looked up. Right, I was
Right.
like, tell me about
I
the
can't
aliens.
get on MySpace, so I'll get on literally
I'll get on
any other
literally
website.
anything else. But like it was like you would end up on a website that like the whole background was just black and all the text was red
Yes.
in like Comic Sans, and there was like random like images that were like 3 pixels big, and it was like those were the days. That was the internet back in the
Right.
day. Now everything's so clean and so like
Back
Well, and
when-
like you can believe it because
it was real. Yeah.
It was real, yeah.
Absolutely. It felt so like gritty, like somebody put in work to make this, where now it's just like anybody can make a free account and throw whatever on a social
Right.
media page and just lie.
Yeah, but back then it was like it was basically free to get a domain. Like you could just
It was much easier. That's true.
You just grab a website and you're like, this is my website, and then you just learn how to like create a website, and then you put whatever you want on there.
right.
Yeah.
Have a
And-
host and then
yeah.
just throw stuff
And
up
so
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely felt like you had people who were on the front line who were
Mm-hmm.
like actually encountering things and telling you like, hey, this is happening.
Bigfoot's happening, guys.
whoa.
Bigfoot is real.
Mom, check it out.
It's like
She's like, is that MySpace? Okay, I don't care.
No, okay. Blair Witch Project
Oh.
was an early one where it was like it had I think an ARG technically, which is an augmented reality game where they posted about the story of the movie online on a website. And again, it was 99, so it was like, this is real. Like this is somebody really did this. This is really somebody investigating these kids who went missing, and so yeah, a lot of people believed it in part because of that creepy website.
oh shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, that was too young for me. That's something I've learned
Wow.
now. And so I wish I was around for that and like, conscious, I guess. I was barely a human at that point. I was like 4, and so.
Oh, commitment to like the marketing, which props to them, because like I watched Blair Witch. I was way too young. But I watched the movie with my sisters, or like there were like my sister and her friends or somebody. Definitely shouldn't have been watching it, but like nobody cared. And I like
to be fair, very little happens for a very long time.
That is true.
So I mean,
wasn't that just history? I'm just kidding. That didn't make any sense at all.
Isn't that herstory?
Wow.
Got it.
Call back.
But you know how teenagers are. Like, they're always, like, goofing and, like, laughing, like, trying to make jokes, especially, like, scary movies or, like, haunted houses, stuff like that. So I didn't take the movie seriously at all when I watched it at first. So then, like, that impression of the movie was stuck in my head until last year when I watched it again. Was it last year, maybe a year before? I remember talking to you about it.
Right.
And it got me. Like, there was several moments and several storylines that I didn't remember in the movie, but I really committed to not making fun of the movie at all and just let it wash over me. Just let it, I didn't want to go like that far about letting it wash over
all
me.
right.
But like I took it for what it was,
Right,
and
yeah.
like it was pretty good.
Dude,
it was a pretty good movie.
It's a good movie. Yeah, if you let your guard down, just try to enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It was really good.
It's really, really good, especially today because movies are just so different now. It's a totally different kind of movie, but yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, jump scares don't really get me often, especially in movies. It's getting Jonathan, but it's so funny because like you can hide around a corner and scare me, and I have a big reaction.
Yeah.
But like jump scares in movies, I can see them coming, and there was definitely 2 or 3 that like really got me. It was pretty good.
So good. Speaking of potential internet hoaxes and creepy conspiracy things, I saw recently the story about an alien that apparently landed in Panama. Have y'all heard about this? There was a meteorite that landed in Panama. Some guy says he found it in his backyard, and stuff is happening. So, okay,
what a good place to pick, though,
dude.
Like honestly, the aliens dropping down in Panama. That's great.
I'm chilling, right? I just sent you a clip.
Access to the canal. You get anywhere in the world. Spread
that's a
your
good
virus
point.
all over.
That's a really good point.
Yeah, but their ship is going to
hub.
get stuck in the Panama Canal. So.
Okay, so I just sent y'all a clip.
Given.
I just sent y'all a clip.
That's the Suez Canal, I think.
So check it out.
Yeah.
So people basically he finds this little meteorite. It looks like a little potato.
Question.
And then what you got?
Are we clicking play?
Just click it. Just watch it. Just watch it.
Okay. Don't yell at me.
I just want you to see this because it's kind of wild. Because basically he finds this little rock and then he starts recording it and it just continues to grow tentacles and stuff coming out of it, and he keeps putting it in jars and like little boxes or whatever, and it just keeps like moving and like has weird little tendrils and stuff. He nicknamed it Venom, which is of course feel like you have to, And
dude, get some gloves.
The latest, yeah, right, dude. Because if this is legit, like, dude, you're not handling this the right way. The latest video, it's like taking over a microwave or something.
It's like a safe or something.
Yeah, it's like in a safe. That's it. It's totally a safe. It's like taking over this whole safe, and it's so gross looking. And so,
call me when it starts talking.
So yeah, so how y'all feel about that? Y'all think that's real?
Nah, not real.
My initial question is, where is he getting all of these different size vessels?
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I was like, man, he's got like a lot of glassware.
A bunch of little jars and bowls, like a fish bowl.
Wow, like all different sizes. I love different like jars and stuff. So that's really.
He's a jar girly.
He's a jar girly. He's a collector. I fully think it's fake. But
really?
Yeah, but like let's entertain it. So
not what I expected from Liz. Honestly,
honestly,
I thought she was gonna say real.
Yeah,
I'm different.
I'm changed. It's Jonathan, isn't it? Sigh. He's grounded you. Honestly, it's for the best. It's for the best. Let's be honest.
It's a little bit.
Let's be honest.
I only say it's fake because of like calling it Venom, The egg looked like it was aluminum foil, just kind of like rubbed down to where it's like soft and like, solid. I don't know. I why has nobody like taken that from him yet? Like why
Right.
why is it still there? Why have the Men in Black not come and taken it?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. If it were real, somebody's
real.
definitely on that quick.
Because here's where like logic has to step out and practicality has to step out. There's definitely things that have happened, and there's definitely weird things and like things that have landed on Earth or whatever that have been collected by the Men in Black. Like, there's no way that there's no other life force that hasn't interacted with our environment.
So when you say the word definitely, what do you mean by that?
When you say definitely,
like, it's had to have happened.
there's stories of incidents where people assume to be from the government, dressed in black, do appear and take the evidence away. Those are real stories. I need to find some but there are tons of those kinds of stories. Now, is it aliens? I don't know.
I don't know.
But they're taking.
But there's like weird stuff.
There's
that's
stuff like
happened.
that. Yeah. But they always take it, is what you're saying.
Right. They always take it. So like, if this is real, why has it not been taken yet?
Right.
I don't know.
Why does this man in Panama get to hold on to an alien that fell to Earth?
Maybe we're soft launching alien takeover.
Soft launch.
Maybe we're soft launching aliens are here. You know what I mean? So because that's been a theory for a while that there's
right?
Project Bluebeam, right? We've talked about that a little bit, where the idea that the government is going to use a fake alien they're going to convince the world there's an alien takeover, and the governments of the world have to work together to stop the alien threat, and therefore enforce a one world government, or whatever all the different conspiracies say. So there's a conversation lately because there's been congressional hearings. There's been a bunch of military videos of like alien drone footage that's come out, and they're like, we don't know what this is. UAPs. We've talked about that. And so is this another example of the government going, well, let's just let them like see it and see some alien. Yeah, give them a little taste, see what happens. What are we gonna do? What if it's one of those? Because I'm with you. Why is it there's no gloves? You're not wearing gloves? Yeah. You think it's an alien? You're not wearing some gloves, dude?
Right.
It's taking over a safe. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's taking over a safe. The randomest thing to put it in. It's taking over
a safe, a fishbowl.
Maybe he thought, well, if it gets out of hand, I can just lock the safe.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess.
Damn.
But like, if it gets out of hand, like it could just turn into goo and slip out of it.
Why didn't it burn up in entry through the atmosphere?
Facts.
It's really strong.
It's really strong.
I did see. I can't find it. I've been looking for it this whole time. I found an article a couple of days ago. I was kind of researching this, and somebody was saying that it's probably this like polymer that people use in like theater, that when they spray stuff, it kind of has like, as it sets or as it like interacts with oxygen or something, it like kind of twitches like that and has like these weird little movements. So they were saying it's probably that stuff that they're using to create this hoax. And so
interesting.
So that's the realistic take, the boring take, but I want to believe it's really venom on Earth.
It's so hard because like AI generated things are actually like improving so rapidly.
So crazy.
And it really, really is hard to tell what is a real photo, a real video. Like it's very.
Do y'all remember the Will Smith spaghetti video?
No.
Y'all don't remember this? So like
from the early days of the internet?
No, like 4 years ago, there's a video. I wish I could show y'all right now, but there's a video of Will Smith eating spaghetti that was AI generated. And there's like a few different versions of it. It looks terrible, right? It looks so bad. And that was like 3 years ago. And in that time, they've since made new videos of Will Smith eating spaghetti, and they look like realistic. I'll show them, on the screen.
Yeah.
But it's nuts how far AI is like evolved in just a short amount of time.
Well,
It's pretty
there's a TikTok of bunnies jumping on a trampoline.
yeah, the bunny TikTok.
It's bunnies. If you haven't seen it, we'll put it on the screen. We're gonna make Ephraim search for all these
I'm
things.
looking up a lot of stuff this week.
I just found the Will Smith thing, so I can send.
Oh, okay.
I can send what I
Perfect.
have.
Perfect.
But bunnies jumping on just an innocent. It was like someone's Ring camera footage.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, like a
You're
Ring.
you're
footage.
off of social media, so I'm trying to
Right.
describe it
Yeah.
for you. But
Thank
like
you.
it's someone's Ring camera footage at
Right.
night, so like the night vision coloring, and it's just like a bunch of bunnies like hopping on a trampoline.
They look
And I
like they're
remember-
having so much fun, and everybody's like, "This is so
like wholesome and cute.
content and cute." Bunnies jumping on a trampoline. That's so cute.
And I just, I think I liked it, and I like kept
Moving on.
doom scrolling.
You thought that was normal that bunnies would just hang out on a trampoline?
That's what they do.
Dogs jump on trampolines? Like, I don't know.
If you throw them up there.
If you throw them up there.
Oh yeah, I guess a big dog can get there.
That's how he said it. Get off my back.
So what happened, Liz?
So then, like, the next day, I'm on my phone again, and someone's like, have you been a victim of the rabbits on the trampoline? I'm like, oh my God, yes, I am. I
didn't
didn't
even
know.
know.
It was
I
AI.
didn't know.
If you watch it again, they like disappear and like combine and stuff.
Sure, like, if I look at it closely, but, like, as I'm just scrolling, I'm like, oh, that's cute.
So cute, like gone.
And just gone.
That's
Yeah.
Meredith all the time. I'm always
Yeah.
like, she's like, look at this. And I'm like, that's AI for sure. Like guaranteed that's AI.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, okay.
I don't care.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess I'm moving on. Scroll,
Yeah.
moving on.
Yeah.
So it's probably a hoax, but I really want to believe it's Venom but that does raise a question. If it is Venom and there's no Spider-Man in the world, does that mean we're in the Sony Spider like verse where there's no Spider-Man, but there's all these villains?
Well,
That would be terrible.
there
Because that
is-
universe sucks.
There is a run of Spider-Man. It's a Hispanic kid in Houston. So maybe
That's
you're
true.
Spider-Man.
Oh, dude, don't do it.
They
That's
gotta get you to
Dream.
Panama.
what's his name? Ben Riley? Is that one?
I don't know.
I think Scarlet Spider is the Houston one.
I think so.
I think so.
Wait,
yeah.
this is actually
This
real?
is real. Yeah.
I
there
thought
is
you
a
were
comic-
making it up.
Yeah.
No, there is a Houston Spider-Man.
Houstonian Spider-Man.
Wow.
He's a Hispanic kid. Yeah.
Is he Hispanic? I
Pretty
didn't
sure.
remember that. I'm probably. I mean, there's so many.
That feels
so
very
many.
stereotypical.
I mean, there's just so many. It's just the number. It's just
Chill
the
out.
numbers. It's the math. You know. It's got to
I'd
be.
like to remind
Yes.
all of our audio-only listeners that Ephraim is
Ephraim
Hispanic.
is Hispanic.
Okay.
That's good. Speaking of
Goodness.
aliens again,
Yeah.
I finished a book did you finish this book?
I did.
Okay, you just finished
I
this
did.
book. We basically read this book at the same time. Project Hail Mary.
Holding the book together.
I'm
Just-
gonna show. Yeah,
Can
right.
I flip
Just-
now?
Hey, hold on. I'm not done. I'm a
a
really
slow
slow
reader.
reader. That would be terrible.
No, I did on Audible.
Yeah, same. And Project Hail Mary. There's a movie coming out pretty soon. Did you see the trailer for it?
I did.
Did you see it before you read it?
No.
Okay, good. Because I didn't either, but I heard it spoiled it, like in the trailer, like so much of the movie, which is so disappointing. I'm so sick of that.
The book kind of has like a 1-2 punch. Listen, disclaimer: if you don't want this to be spoiled, continue to watch our podcast for the views and like and subscribe. But like
mute it and walk
just-
away.
You know,
Yeah.
now that I'm thinking about it, I think I spoiled the book as soon as I tried to introduce it. Now that I think about it,
A little
Wait.
bit.
yeah, I
A
did
little
spoil,
bit,
but
yeah.
the trailer did exactly that. It did exactly what I
but the
did.
book has like a 1-2 punch, and you get the 1, but you don't get the 2.
Meaning,
The ending.
yeah. I mean, I guess that's fair.
Where
yeah.
he like
So are we gonna
go for it?
Are we going to spoil this book entirely? Are we just gonna review
Let's all just pause for 5 seconds. Look
Let's-
directly into the camera for 5 seconds.
and then spoil it?
Yeah.
Well, if you're for the audio only listeners, 5 seconds.
a long time.
So first of all, I liked it a lot. I think I rated it 4 stars. I would have done 4.5. To me, it's not a perfect book, but I really, really liked it. Liz, what would you say?
Out of
out of 5 stars.
out of 5 stars, I would say 4.5.
4.5 stars.
4.5.
Yeah, it's very good read.
Yeah, it's way up there. 4.5, 5.
4.5.
Yeah.
5.
I don't know. My book rating goes up and down all the time. I don't know.
I just have a problem throwing something a 5-star rating because it's like that's got to be a perfect book. There's stuff I don't like.
It doesn't have to be perfect for me. It just has to be like really good. 4 is like, yeah, that was pretty enjoyable. 3 is like, I finished it, but it wasn't like my favorite book.
So a 2-star could mean you didn't even finish it?
I probably didn't finish a book if I gave it a
Interesting.
2. Yeah.
So how bad is a 1-star for you then?
1 star is like offensive.
This is awful.
Like I didn't finish it, and I'm actually gonna write something in the review about it. So bad.
That's crazy.
I almost
crazy.
never will put a 1 or a 2 just because I didn't finish the book.
You just ignore it anyway.
I
You just forget about it.
I'm done.
No, I thoroughly enjoyed the book. The ending made me kind of mad,
Okay.
but like I understand so we're doing it. We're going there.
I
Go
think we're just
there.
gonna go there.
We're gonna go there.
If you haven't read this book yet, I encourage you to read the book. We are going to spoil it. I think in its entirety. Yeah. We're just
Yeah,
gonna go ahead and
let's go
spoil
for
it.
it. Let's
So
go for
if you
it.
don't
He
care,
dies.
if you don't care, we're gonna spoil Project Hail Mary.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Here we go.
So the
Jesus
book-
returns.
Jesus comes back. He saves the day.
The book starts out, there is alien life form, but it's unintelligent. And I think that is the way that it's written and set up is like, this is so possible. It's
Right,
like
yeah.
a parasite, basically. Like it's sucking the energy out from
It's eating the sun.
the sun,
yeah.
and then the earth is going to go into an ice age, and everyone is freaking out and
gonna
all.
die.
And they don't
So
have that.
fast.
They're like the time frame is like short.
Yeah.
It's like in 30 years,
30
the
years,
whole
yeah.
world is gonna be just
So like
Chaos.
all the governments are coming together, and like
As
this-
they are in real life now.
Sure. Like crazy technology is available because like all this underground stuff, and so everyone's like, actually, we're gonna show our cards because like
Pulled the plug. There's
we
nothing
don't
to hide.
want to die. Yeah, essentially. So, Ryland Grace is his name.
Look at you with the name. Wow.
I totally forgot.
I had to like
his-
I
pull
just knew it was
it.
Grace. That's
I don't know
all
if
I
you call
got.
that. I pulled it from my memory.
Okay. Yeah. Great job.
Thank you.
That was good.
like a big circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like a middle school science teacher, and he gets, in a roundabout way, chosen to be on this team.
Except he did something else before he was a teacher, and he like fell out of his former career to become a teacher because of like a marriage or something like
Well,
that.
he has a doctorate in like biomedical engineering.
It's something like because he wrote that his dissertation on the need for water in life forms, and everybody like laughed at him, and I
Yeah.
think that kind of was what sent him off of his thing. If I remember
Essentially,
Yeah, yeah,
correctly.
he's
yeah,
like
yeah.
way overqualified to be just a middle school science
yeah,
teacher.
Sure.
yeah. And so in a roundabout way, he gets chosen to be a part of this team to try to solve this issue of this parasite in their,
in the world.
in the world.
So like he
The universe.
They
Yeah, right.
well then they like go further out and they realize that there's this one planet or star that's not being affected by the what is it called astrophage.
Astrophage.
That he ends up naming it. He's doing this research and he figures it out, like how they reproduce, how they function, blah blah blah.
It's very scientific, but like
It's
very
very-
accessible at the same
Yeah.
time. It's very like there's a lot of science in it, but like you're not.
Yeah.
I was able to understand.
Similar to
so.
The Martian.
Yeah. I
I
watched
agree.
The Martian. I didn't read it.
Okay.
But in the same way, I felt like the movie did a good job too. So
Yeah. So the mission is the Hail Mary, right? Like to save literally humanity
full of
is
grace.
to go travel light years away to this other galaxy to go figure out why is this star and this planet not affected by the astrophage. There's so many like
yeah, pretty much. Like the story is told in a non-sequential order, right? So you're kind of learning about stuff as he's getting flashbacks.
There's a lot of flashbacks,
A lot of flashbacks. He's learning about his own life and things, about what led up to this place. And so eventually you find out his teammates on the ship that he's on. He's on the mission. His teammates died. He's alone.
Yeah.
And so he kind of is realizing like why he's the only one on the ship or why
Yeah.
he's on the ship at
These
all.
flashbacks are coming because he lost his memory from waking up from the cryo sleep
coma.
early.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he's learning all these things, and he's trying to figure out like what he's doing on this spaceship and where he's at, and it's just kind of like it's constantly just like revealing things that are like, oh, yo, that's crazy,
Yeah.
and then like another thing happens, you're like, whoa, that's crazy, and then finally it gets to this point where he's like in the spaceship, like trying to check out what he's looking at, and then like a spaceship appears basically,
Yeah.
and it's like, what, dude? And so there's an
yeah.
alien,
So
right?
then there's an alien there,
Like a living, like
an intelligent
life form. There you
Yeah, he ends up naming it Rocky because he's like basically
Like a rock
like a
carapace.
giant rock, yeah. With like claws and just he's an engineer, and so you find out that everyone on his ship has died, and so like they can't see. They have like echolocation,
Star-crossed lovers.
well, hold on.
It's romantic. So romantic.
But for a moment, I'm like, is that where this book is going? I don't know if I want to
Some
finish.
weird Twilight stuff happening here.
I'm sure there's
But
a
it
fan fiction
doesn't.
out there somewhere.
Yikes, probably. But
That's
it
wild.
doesn't,
I hope I didn't speak that into existence.
it doesn't go there.
One of our
Thank God.
listeners is the first one.
It's time. It starts furiously typing.
Inspired
Jonathan.
somebody. But yeah, so they all their hijinks of trying to like figure out how to communicate and
How to save
the science,
the
and
universe.
How to save both of their like
planets,
life forms.
Earth
Yeah.
and Arid, which is where Rocky's from. I can't believe I'm remembering all of these.
You're remembering
names.
so many details.
My reading
Yeah.
comprehension is like through the roof right now.
I'm so proud of myself.
I really am. Because I was trying so hard to remember all these things, and then I just forgot. And then now it's all coming back.
Now it's all coming back.
It's all coming back. Okay. Flash
So, yeah,
forward.
okay, go ahead.
They figure out how to kill astrophage. There's like these little pod ship things named after the Beatles that are on Ryland's ship. He loads all the information that they need, blah, blah, sends it back to Earth.
Sends it back to Earth
But it takes
so that
like
they
13 years
it's going
to
to
get
take
there.
some amount of time for him to get that information back to Earth. And so if he goes by himself,
He'll be
like
too late,
it's
right?
going to be too late. Well, basically, he's going to be like older and
Yeah.
like the time frame is really short. But he's going to survive, right? And then the little alien homie Rocky goes back to his place. Eventually, he finds out there's like a flaw in what their storage of the astrophage and like it's like eating up the whatever, and basically he's gonna die. Like his little Rocky alien friend is
Yeah.
gonna die, and so he has to make this impossible choice of still go back home and make it home and live like kind of a normal life. Hopefully, fix the problem. Probably fix the problem, or send the information on the little pod, the little beetle pod, and go save his little homie, the alien.
And not just his homie, but all of his homies.
All of the aliens.
population.
World.
Yeah, his whole
exactly.
world, yeah.
Right, exactly. And so he does make that choice to go save the alien and therefore the alien species. And so is this the part of the ending that makes you mad? His choice?
So, yeah.
Is that it?
Wow.
So not
Wow.
not going to save Rocky. Like I understand that.
Okay.
To go save him, and then it flashes forward like 13 or no, like 26 years or something crazy. So,
something like that.
he's on Arid. Like he goes and lives on this alien planet, and they made this dome where he can live in that atmosphere, and it doesn't interact with the other atmosphere, and he's a part of all of these, blah blah blah, these scientific discoveries,
Science things.
Right. He's sharing knowledge with.
He's sharing knowledge
Yeah.
because there's a lot of things that they didn't know because they don't have sight, blah, blah, blah. They echolocation, remember. And so he gets word from Rocky that his planet is thriving. It's back to normal. The sun is normal. The life forms, like all the things. And so he's faced with this choice of, do I go back to my world or
Right.
do I stay here on Arid? And
But now he's in love with Rocky.
that's what it felt like, and I didn't like it. But and then the last scene is him because he was a teacher. It ends with him teaching
his
all
little-
these
his little Rockies.
Iridians, these little aliens,
Right.
science and math and all
He's
these
a
things.
middle school math teacher.
He's a middle school teacher again.
What are the odds?
I'm finishing it because I had 20 minutes left in the book, and I had to cook dinner, and so I'm like, okay, Jonathan, you do what you're doing. I'm going to finish the book while I'm cooking. And I'm just my reactions were just so big because I understand he was probably going to go back to Earth, close to death. He would have been in his 70s. Who knows if he would have health-wise made it. It's a, treacherous flight there. I understand he made the logical decision to stay put. But don't you want to see your world again? That's the hard part.
But his world is rocky now.
Rocky is his world. I think Rocky is married at the end.
I think
Yeah.
you're right.
Has,
yeah.
has like
Adrian.
a family or something. Yeah, right. Look at you. You have every name memorized.
It's
This is
been
nuts.
years since I
You
read
have
this book. I
every
don't
single
remember.
name. That's
Yeah.
so funny. When did you finish it? Like yesterday?
No, when did I finish it? I finished it a while ago.
Jeez, that's impressive. I don't remember all that stuff.
Like, not too long
I remember
after
I remember
you.
the bullet points. Yeah, I think to me he's a middle school teacher, had no family. Like basically, he tells the whole story. Like he's got nobody on Earth. Like
To go back to.
to
yeah.
go back to. So why?
Well,
why
except
go back?
all of Earth would be like, he's our
He's
hero.
our
He
hero.
saved
Yeah.
literally the entire human race.
So he's not selfish and like you know, I don't know.
He's probably got
no.
statues all over Earth at this point. Man.
Yeah, Earth and Arid though. I mean, he
Celebrity.
saved
Yeah.
saved
That's
Arid
true.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm conflicted because I understand, but it's just like go to your
Liz
go
just
to
doesn't,
home.
Liz
Go
doesn't
home.
understand love. I mean,
read.
It's the love between a man and his rock. That's what it is. That's what
That
the
was pretty
story's all
good.
about. We
That
could
was
just put
pretty
it
good.
all.
That's
there
the
it is.
title right there. The love between the man and his rock.
So
maybe not.
yeah, I really enjoyed it. If you had seen the trailer for that movie,
Mm-hmm.
so they spoil one that there's an alien, right?
Right.
So that's a big deal. But they
Yeah.
also spoil that they are forcing him to go on the mission.
he's
as
forced
well.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's kind of a big point in the towards the end of the book where it's like he's remembering that he has to go on this mission and he doesn't get a say.
So
And that's like a big deal. And they spoil that in the movie.
I don't know.
Or in the trailer.
I'd have to watch the trailer again because I don't think because in the book he like against his will gets given medication for him to go in a coma. That also one of the side effects is that you have temporary amnesia.
Right.
But in the trailer, it's just like you're gonna have to go, and he goes, "I put the knot in astronaut," and it just kind of
Does
like
he say
leaves
that,
it.
really?
Yeah, it just kind of like leaves
Gross.
it there.
That's
It's like
terrible.
super goofy. Yeah.
Yeah.
The trailer has
What's
like
his-
very
who-
goofy
what's his
vibes.
name?
Ryan Gosling
Ryan Gosling.
is the guy. He's Grace.
Huh.
He's
sure
not
how
who
I
I
feel
would have
about that.
picked.
Not who I would have picked either, but hey, I'm excited to see it. And
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be good because I mean the Martian was also
Right.
written by the same guy,
Right,
and
right,
I
right.
assume they probably have similar people involved with this movie. Like probably, right? I mean, I would
knows?
be surprised if not. I
The
don't
eff-
actually know that information.
The effects on the trailer look great. I will say that. I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Definitely.
So we'll have to make a field trip to go watch it.
Definitely. What does that word mean? Definitely.
What does definitely mean to you?
You said that earlier in the podcast about the parasite.
I was gonna see how long I could let the silence, run.
I'm gonna text
but
your wife that
this
you need to
is
be nice
an
to me.
audio podcast as well as a video podcast.
Great radio.
Yeah, if you're just listening, I just stared Reed down.
Stared him down into his soul. Well, thanks
Yeah,
for listening,
so there's
guys.
that.
Hopefully, even though you got the whole story spoiled, you still go see the movie. You still read the book. It's still worth your time. It's very good. Very just a loving, touching story about a man and his rock. So I encourage you to go read it. How do you guys think that the alien in Panama is real? Y'all think that's legit? So let us know in the comments, and we will see you next time.
And like and subscribe.
And like and subscribe. Very good. Very
Bye.
good.
Girly swirly.